But still, till this very day, we had no naval star. Boy, was she disappointed. She had that smile on her face, but deep down inside, I know she was disappointed. I wake up every day knowing that I work at a boba shop. And you know what? I feel great, because every time I want boba, Shamin goes 20% off. Yeah.
It's free. What are you talking about?
No, when I don't work here, obviously. I know you're recording me. Well, how would we like to introduce our two candidates that are joining me? Honors! And Giselle! There's gunshots everywhere. Pop, 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 you know, because it's stopping. Today, we're going to end the podcast short. But just so you guys know, we are on Robinhood. And to make sure to join us whenever you guys feel like it. And just so you know, quickly is family and friendly. Make sure to not cuss, make sure to not throw food, or make sure to not come in looking homeless and grabbing menu papers and crushing it and putting it on top of the trash. Okay? And you guys have a good one. It's been quickly stopped in. Remember, Robinhood, make sure to visit us. Alright, you guys have a good one. And this has been Kyle and adios. Whoa, you guys like that, huh?
That's good.
Now it's recording.
And then he got good.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay.
He really was
I don't consent. I'm gonna see you.
Happy to say that daddy loves mama and mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. Yes, Mr. Wayman.
Hey, Finn. Do it. Do it. What were you gonna do, huh?
What are we doing, bro?
What were you gonna do? This motherfucker said he was gonna growl.
The one answering the questions.
Yeah, well, you're the one in my vlog, so.
I hate you. Look at you, I got your camera, bro. Stupid and dumb, bro.
Alright, what are we recording? What are you gonna ask me?
What was your favorite game to play as a child? Non-virtual.
Okay, that reminds me, there was a game, I can't figure out what it's called, but it was like 5th grade when I moved to Livermore. I had made a really good friend, but then she ended up moving like halfway through the year. But I went to her house one time and her and her like whole neighborhood was playing this game. It's basically like hide and seek, but if you got caught, you got put in jail and people could break you out. And I remember we were playing it at night, and then the only thing that like makes me remember it is I remember there was a dude yelling "Ollie Ollie oxen free," and so like that was it. But that was really fun. But I like tag because I was fast as fuck.
What did you like about tag other than that it was fast?
I was fast.
Really? Did you have like a solid friend group you played it with?
No, I've never had a solid friend group.
So even when you were playing it like in school, I assume?
What do you mean?
Where were you playing tag?
Yeah, at school.
Were you faster than the other kids?
Fuck yeah, I was.
Yeah? Confidently?
Yeah, confidently. Because I was tiny and I was just.
That's awesome.
What was your favorite game, Tom?
Well, see, my favorite game was at the apartments where I grew up. We would create our own games, basically. Mm-hmm. My brother made a game, how original, it was called Left 4 Dead. And that one was fun though, because it's like it's like tag, except you can kill the people that are tagging you, pretty much.
Dude, okay, we had a game like that too. It was called Zombie Tag, right? And so we used to run around and like we used to like have like pretend weapons in our hands, and it was just us like swinging at kids, at each other, like pretending like we had a baseball bat or something, and like they would die for a few seconds, and then if you got tagged, you would get turned into a zombie.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what we were doing. Except we had Nerf swords, we had Nerf guns, and stuff like that. And it would start off on one side of the apartment complex.
Yeah.
Would end up on another side, and basically the survivors start on one side, the zombies are in the middle, and the survivors have to get all the way to the other side without getting tagged.
Dude, we should play that now.
That'd be fun.
That'd be so fucking fun.
So fun. And yeah, in the middle with the zombies. And the challenge is not getting tagged by them, but the easy part is you could also kill them. But because it's like Left 4 Dead, there's specific types of zombies. So not every zombie was, how do I say, easy to beat.
Yeah.
There might have been tanks who were stronger, who were harder to kill, but they also took longer to kill you. Like the ones that were easier to kill were also, it was also very easy for them to kill you.
Yeah.
Another game I played was one I made it was called Land of Dimensions. And each person, it was a sword battle game, so we all had Nerf swords. And we would, you get to create your own dimension, which I think mine was called Ventura, which is just where I'm from. And
Tired of holding this. I said I'm tired of holding it.
that's right. And you're just fighting for your dimension. Basically.
Interesting.
That shit was awesome.
I remember thinking about this.
Stop recording. I can see
I remember when I used to live in Livermore. We've almost always lived in an apartment complex. When we were in Livermore, though, that's like I think when we had the most fun because we had more people that would like that would live in the apartment complex, and we'd all play with each other and shit. And we used to like have Nerf guns and shoot the shit out of each other and whatnot. I remember there was this one time there was three of us. It was my friend Edgar, my friend Eduardo. I think his name is Eduardo. We were fucking around with some Nerf guns, and then we went over to where like this little park where the tennis court was. And our friend Eduardo had set some shit on fire. And this guy came and he's like, "Hey, Pyros, get the fuck out of here. Get it burnt down the whole place." And so we ended up running away, and we went back to our homes. And I remember my friend Edgar knocked on my door, and that scared the shit out of me. And I opened the door, and he was there. He's like, "Oh, weird, you forgot this," and he went home. And then as he was going home, I saw a police car drive by, and I was like, "I'm gonna get in so much trouble."
Yeah, that was hella cool about like apartment kids. They're just making friends with each other for no reason.
Yeah.
That was super cool. Let me think of something else. Let's get back into trouble, bro.
I don't want to talk about that.
Huh?
I don't want to talk about that.
What do you think I'm talking about?
You said trouble?
Yeah.
You want to talk about trouble?
Talk to me about your first pet.
My first pet? You're like opening up boxes that I don't want to open up. Like it's
Fuck
just
you,
like,
man. Just have a
I'm,
sweet story about
I'm,
a dog.
thinking about stuff, and like it's just making me think about more stuff, and I don't want to think about any of this. My first pet was a Cocker Spaniel Beagle. Her name was Cleo. How much more detail do you want?
I don't know. I was hoping there'd be more stories to this.
I have only bad stories.
Is this recording?
What was your first pet, Tom?
My first pet, sort of my first pet, not really, was a turtle. A little red-eared slider. I think we won it at a festival or something, which was weird and bizarre looking back, because I don't know why we put a turtle at a festival.
Did you ever?
You could win it.
Did you ever get the hermit crabs?
No. I remember I was at the Great Mall one time, and they were selling hermit crabs. I wanted them so bad.
I had one.
I never got them, but still. But yes, the turtle was my first, and his name was Squirtle, after the Pokemon Squirtle. That guy was cool. Cool ass turtle.
At one point, I had like a zoo. We had Cleo. We had a cat named Tsunami. He was a Siamese cat. We had a pit bull named Bane. That's how I got this scar. And like my toe, I almost lost my toe. And he ripped up my arm too. He attacked me. He attacked me twice, but the first one was all three of those first ones. And my dad, fucking retard. My mom was like, hold the dog so that he stops going after Alex. So he goes and holds the dog, takes him to their room, and my mom's like, call an ambulance. Like he's bleeding really heavily. And my dad lets go of the dog to fucking call an ambulance, and that's how I almost lost my toe. And then
just come back for you.
yeah, and then we had like 4 dwarf hamsters, 4 rats, a lizard, and then fish. And that was when we lived in Pleasanton, Livermore. And then when we came here, we had at one point like I don't know 6 dogs. We had Ray, which you know Ray. We had 2 chihuahuas. Sydney was my girl before Ray. That's just a really sad story. We had a German Shepherd named Maggie. We had our boxer Finn. We had a pit bull. I don't remember his name, but he ended up killing Sydney, and so they put him down. But yeah.
Nice. I think. Other than the killing part.
Yeah. Talking a little bit about like creepypastas and stuff. Like which ones creepypastas? Which one got you like the worst?
I remember the first time I found out about Slender. Stupid as hell looking back. Because, like, obviously it originated from the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was real. Like, you know those, like, black and white pictures that would show up?
Yeah.
Might be in the black.
Those were cool, but those were scary.
Those are cool and scary. And they're clearly fake, but I thought they were real.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that one messed me up a lot. I think also the Legend of Zelda one, Ben Drowned.
We were literally talking about that one as well on Discord, yeah. Because the Majora's Mask, like that whole thing, that scared the shit out of me.
Majora's Mask, the game was scary
Yeah.
as hell. That's my favorite game though ever.
Really?
Yeah, that's my favorite Zelda game. It's the best Zelda game. A lot of people already accept that though. But Ben Drowned scared me.
Yeah.
Because like I had Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I always play it, so it was always like it was a matter of time before some fucked up shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what else. Jeff the Killer's face would always scare me, but I thought it was ridiculous for the most part. Like the story just sounded like any other Killer story.
Yeah.
But I think the ones that got me the most were Slender and what's his face? Vendra.
Yeah, Slenderman got me too as a kid. Especially because like we had marble hornets. They were like bringing it to life. But then also our house was haunted, right? And my dad used to see shit outside of the patio, and he used to like be like, "Oh yeah, Slenderman's out there," and I'm like, right? But then Jeff the Killer, like to this day, scared the shit out of me. Not the story or anything, but the image itself, like because the eyes, I can't. Dude, that scares the shit out of me. Would you consider Momo like a creepypasta?
I think so, just because
Or is
its
that just
origin.
an internet trend?
I would consider that because its origins stem from the internet. I think that's what makes it a creepypasta.
Okay. Yeah, fuck Momo.
So that would also scare
That one also scares the shit out of me.
But that wasn't when you were a kid. That was when you were a full ass adult.
Grown ass adult, like being in college, sitting in class and looking at people's phones, and they're looking at it. I'm just like, and that was also when I was smoking a lot too, and so I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill myself because of this thing. Like it used to be in my dreams. That was when I was getting sleep paralysis too. That was in my dreams, and like I just see it everywhere, and I was just like, I hate this.
What were we talking about? We were talking about ghost stories before. I think you told me a story about like
The ghost story?